Okay, so this video is about a very important situation, so I'm just going to get right into it. According to this police report that I have in my hand right here, on June the 26th, 2023, a juvenile under the age of 15 years old was reported to be sexually assaulted at the Goldsboro YMCA located at 1105 Parkway Drive, Goldsboro, North Carolina. This incident happened on that Monday at around 6:30, between 6:30 and 8 o'clock p.m. Now, if it was not for the person who alerted me to this situation, I wouldn't have known about this, and I'm not sure anybody in the public knows about this because the Family Y is a family environment where you send children to go and play and exercise and participate in family activities. So if something like this of that nature and that magnitude has happened, I think it is irresponsible of the Goldsboro YMCA not to report this, not to investigate this, and not to let the general public and all of its members know that something like this has occurred. Now, I'm going to read this report, but I'm also going to give you the sequence of events as it was told to me by an individual that was there on that day. Now, this is an investigative report. I don't think I need to show these things any longer because you know that if I'm reporting on a story, I do have some facts about it. However, these are the facts according to this investigation report. The location of the incident was 1105 Parkway Drive, Goldsboro, North Carolina. The premise type was a community center. The crime, number one, it says statutory sex offense with a child under the age of 15. And the victim is a juvenile, so their name is restricted from being printed in public knowledge. Now, there are two individuals listed in this report as well. They are not the suspect. Evidently, they are individuals related to the victim and maybe even a witness. Now, I'm not going to give these individuals names. I've looked them up on Facebook and I've went through their profiles, and I won't give their names until I call them. I want to call them maybe tomorrow. But one thing at the bottom of this report that strikes me as odd, you might see it, it says case status inactive. The case status is inactive. Now, what does it mean when a case is inactive? I had to Google it, and Google is your best friend. It says an inactive case is a legal proceeding that is not moving forward towards a resolution. So that means they are not investigating. They have no leads. They're just acting like this event never happened, which I think is totally irresponsible of the police department, of the YMCA in general, and all the parties that know that this incident happened. That's why I will call these individuals. I think one of the individuals on this investigative report is the mother of the intended victim. And just so you know, y'all can read that. It says the narrative. A sexual assault on a juvenile was reported. Now, mind you, once again, this is at the YMCA, where hundreds, thousands of kids go each year, some of them underage without the supervision of a parent. And you have this alleged incident that got no media coverage. To my knowledge, because I don't go to the Y, there was no informative correspondence to all of the members or parents of young members that this incident has occurred. There is a possible predator on the loose. And also there is no, once again, media coverage of this incident. Now, according to the information I was given, there was a 15 or 14-year-old boy who was in the shower section or the sauna section. And this individual boy is reported to be on, as they call it, the spectrum these days. Now, if you don't know what the spectrum is, that is the new age term for, retardation or mildly retardation, spectrum, autism, things of that nature. So this young child reported to maybe his mother, some individuals at the Y. I don't know who he reported the incident to, but he reported that an individual, now it doesn't say male or female, but I have to assume that it was a male because the young child was in the male shower, the male sauna area. However, this child stated that a individual began to perform fellatio on this young child. And in the midst of that fellatio, the event took place, and after the fellatio happened, the young child reported the incident to, his mother, the authorities, whatever the case may be. Because there's a police report, we know that this incident was reported, but we don't have anyone that has been charged because this would have been public knowledge right now, right? So my question is, what did they do? Like, now, as a parent who has a 15-year-old daughter that stays in Virginia, however, in her youth, she would come down, to visit for the summer, and we would put her in programs at that same Y. So if my daughter was a patron at that Y and I found out this information, somebody would have hell to pay. Somebody would have to be explaining something. Why is this not public knowledge? Why has nothing been done? Like, you guys didn't review the tapes. You guys didn't lock down the facility and allow this child to go through and identify the person who did this? Because evidently, if no one has been charged, no one has been identified, that pedophile, that individual, that child predator is still on the loose in the Y. And that is my main reason for doing this video, is to alert the public that there is an unchecked child pedophile that may be still engaging in activities in the YMCA where you have children from age 4 to 17, 16, 18, or even adults, women, who may be particularly in danger or maybe the next victim. So why did the Y kind of sweep this up under the rug? I think that is very disgusting and despicable of the YMCA of Goldsboro by not making this event public knowledge. But not only that, by not insisting that the Goldsboro police pursue this matter. Once again, this case is inactive, meaning that it's not moving forward towards a resolution. Now, if it's not, I'm definitely going to be calling the mother on this incident report, but also I'm going to be calling the other non-law enforcement official, as well as the officer. The officer is B.E. Gooding. So if you guys want to call the Goldsboro Police Department, the officer, I guess, who took the report is B.E. Gooding. And also, if you want to call the investigators, the investigator is a Mr. M.R. Mitchell of the Goldsboro Police Department. If you want to speak with their supervisor, it is C.E. Irby. Now, once again, this happened June 26, 2023. Now, if you want a case number, the case number is 2023 000 4191. And please share this video. If you know anybody who has children who attends the Goldsboro YMCA, I think everyone with a membership should be there first thing in the morning or as soon as you see this video, sending this video to them, requesting an inquiry, requesting something, because as a paying patron, as a father, as a citizen, as someone with children, I'm sure everyone probably is outraged. Now, I don't know. I don't go to the Y, so maybe there was some notification about this incident. But as a community, I don't think there has been no notification about this incident, as well as this report says, there is no resolution, nor is Goldsboro Police Department or the YMC, the Young Men's Christian Association, are either of those entities moving towards a solution. And once again, my number is 919-587-7782. You can call me direct if you have any information regarding this incident. I'm going to go down, maybe to the courts and pull this case number and see what is going on, because in the suspect area, they have none. No suspect. But we see a sexual assault on a juvenile was reported. And this happened on June the 26th, 2023. I'm sure the YMCA has cameras. They should be able to go back and look at who was present on that day, stick everybody in a lineup, and allow that young man to point to the person who possibly scarred this child for life. And because of his mental disability, he was not able to, recognize what was happening and, endured that attack in a mindset of possibly thinking nothing was wrong with what was going on. And so I'm very concerned that this incident has not received public attention. I hope this video gets shared. Please share this video. If you are a parent that has a child that goes to the Y, or if you are a patron concerned with the safety of overall citizens, please ask the YMC directors, the staff, the manager. I don't even know how it works, whoever owns that branch, that franchise, whatever it is. Make it known that the public knows about this sexual assault that was reported on a juvenile on June 26, 2023. Now, once again, please share this video, because I think really the public needs to know that this incident happened. And once again, this is an official incident report. So this is Richard Taylor, Taylor House Publishing. If you haven't already subscribed. We're going to look more into this story, as well as some more stories that are kind of prevalent, especially with children. There's some things going on in the school system as well. But this incident, I think that it was urgent when I received this police report today to report on this, knowing that there's possibly a predator still on the loose, and that Goldsboro Police Department do not think that it is a matter that should be investigated. Also, the YMCA does not think it is a matter that the public needs to be informed about. Luckily for the public, I do. And I don't know why Goldsboro and these companies have this custom, this culture of sweeping these type of things under the rug and moving on with life like this is something to be ignored. That's why I always hated to go to the Y as a young kid. Too many naked old men running around in the locker rooms, butt naked. We are not in prison. We are not in the locker rooms at the professional football game. We are in the YMCA. Put a towel around yourself, bruh. But that's just my opinion. And once again, many people may go into the Y for just that reason. I just had a comrade of mine who one of his clients got assaulted in the same manner at a YMCA in Raleigh. So is this something that normally goes on that doesn't go reported? Because in that instant, once again, the gentleman told me that they told his client, oh, well, just go to another Y. We're not going to let this happen in Goldsboro. I hope not, because if nobody else calls and does an outrage, I'm going to be calling the YMCA and see why this event has not been publicized. Why has the public not been notified of a possible pedophile that is assaulting young children and has not been prosecuted? More or less identified. But that's just me. I'm concerned with the community. 919-587-7782. Peace and blessings, love to all. Make sure y'all share this video to all of the parents who may have children at the YMCA. Much love.